Cool. Hello everyone, I'm here today. This is Dr. Lowe with Coach Arnie Ball, IPFW volleyball coach. You're into your 32nd season, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you're very busy right now, and I thank you for doing this today. I started testing you in 2009, and you've been wearing 2 of the receiver and the canal hearing aids since then. But why don't you tell people, what were you experiencing? Why did you decide you needed to come in to get hearing aids?
My wife decided that for me. You know? She kept saying, how come you keep asking me over and over again what I'm saying? And I said, well, because I have to admit to you that I can't hear you.
Okay.
And I visited a couple other establishments in town, and I wasn't pleased. And then when you and I got together, and you fitted me, and I've been very, very happy since.
Okay. Before you got to hearing aids, were you missing a lot of social conversations?
I don't know how much social conversation I was missing, but with my line of work and what I do in the gymnasium, I was constantly missing communication with my players.
Okay.
And as I told you before, my wife says that I was missing it with her as well. So I probably was missing it in the social environment and
Right.
didn't even realize I was doing it.
How about the officials? Do you get along with them? Could you hear them?
Well, I get pretty close to them, so it's pretty easy for them to hear
Okay,
me.
all right.
I don't know whether I hear them or not.
But what about TV at home? Was that a problem for you? Were they complaining about the TV being too loud?
Yes. What's ironic now is that my wife complains that it's not loud enough. So,
maybe
so she might be a candidate here. But yes, both my children, my son and my 2 daughters, and my wife both said the TV was too loud, and that I talked very loud. I have a loud voice to start with, but they all said that things were pretty noisy for them.
Okay. Do you feel that you're more in touch with things going on around you now?
There's no doubt about what that'd be true. You know, I wear the aids at practice and certainly at work. I don't have to ask people to repeat themselves quite as often. I think it's a habit that you still do part of the time, but certainly not quite as often, and it's much easier for me to hear the TV. And I didn't really realize how beautiful the birds are in the morning.
Exactly. Or the squeaks on your car.
Yeah, yeah, all that.
Okay. All right. Would you say they've improved your quality of life?
Well, certainly my wife would agree that they have, and I do too. It's certainly been a number of years ago, when I was just got out of college, I wore contact lenses. It was like the contacts was a whole new world, and this has done the same thing for me in regards to my hearing.
Okay, very good. Well, I thank you very much for coming in, Coach, and taking time off to talk with us.
Well, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Okay, that was